Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you.
Edo 2020 is a Iyamu'S simple agenda gets complex with alleged plagiarism. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time we're reaching you today. Well, we know that Ize Iyamu started a campaign to get to Edo youths so that they can trust him because there is a lot of circumstantial evidences against him, and these are posing threats to his political campaign and credibility in Edo State. As a result, this man was looking for a way to get to the youths so as to get their trust and they can line up behind him, if for nothing to vote for him in the forthcoming election. Well, proper analysis and looking critically into the agenda found out that it was what? Plagiarism. In case you don't know what plagiarism is, I will tell you in a minute. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time we're reaching you today. We want to say thank you for always supporting us. We really appreciate you. God bless you. If you have not subscribed, this will be a good time to do so we can keep you up to date constantly as the news unfolds. And also don't forget to give us a thumbs up. We really appreciate you. Well, what is plagiarism? Now, plagiarism is when you, for instance, I'll explain it this way. When you do a work, yes, when you do a work and the work is found out that large percent of that work is not yours, but you copied it from somebody. Okay, take for instance, there is an app. You say for instance, you do like Masters of a C, or you do like your say first degree. Yes. So what happens is after you've done your essay or you've done your thesis, they put that your work, they run it through that app. And I think it's about 35% where your work should line up with somebody else's work. To me, I mean, the same kind of style or words, use phrase writing, but you cannot have 50% same style of writing, thought pattern as another person. So it's give and take. They allow for about 35%. But when it exceeds that, it is tagged plagiarism, meaning that you copied that work. It's not an original, it's not an authentic work, it's a copied work, it's not your work. So you can be asked to redo the work or marked down. So with that understanding, for those who don't understand, I plead your indulgence. For those, just clarity, okay? So let's carry on with the news and get all the details. Edo 2020 Iyamu'S simple agenda gets complex with alleged plagiarism. The manifesto of the APC candidate in Edo State, Iyamu, which is meant to be simple, has suddenly become complex less than 72 hours after it was officially launched. The Edo gubernatorial candidate hopefully had on Monday launched his campaign program for the people of the state with 6 categorical articles tagged Simple Agenda, which he claimed will form the bedrock of his performance if elected as governor. But just 3 days into the launch, there has been a controversy across the state, which has obviously turned the simple agenda into a complex political article. He was lambasted on Channels TV Politics Today on Wednesday by Adeze, the senior special assistant on public affairs of the governor of Edo State. According to him, the manifesto originally belongs to one-time gubernatorial aspirant in the state, Dan Pedro. He noted that Pedro launched the agenda in 2015 as his campaign manifesto, which he intended to achieve if elected as governor of Edo State. But unfortunately, the pendulum did not swing in his way. Emowata told the anchor, Sheun, and the entire Nigerians that for Ize Iyamu to have plagiarized another person's intellectual property, words for words, simply show that he has no idea and has nothing to offer the people of Edo State. Buttressing his argument, the All Progressive Congress spokesman, Mr. Daniel, who was also in the studio, argued that the APC candidate did not really do anything wrong by using the manifesto of someone else. Daniel noted that anchor of the program was a staff of Pastor Iyamu, who only worked for his money in 2015. But his argument did not seem to have landed well and watered in the face of the obvious reality being paraded by the government official. It was fully established that Iyamu manifesto in Edo State is not an original, and going by no argument from every other side, looking at the matter, he has not sat down to think about what his agenda will be in office, what he intends to do, or does not show he has any vision at all whatsoever for those states. It is not original, and going by all argument from the other side of division, this may land him in court. For the owner of the original work can sue him. In addition to offer offense, there are currently threats of, regarding his candidacy in Edo State already. The simple agenda was launched on Monday in an elaborate spectrum, and with hope of breathing a breath of fresh air in his governance in the state, it is eventually sailing him through to land into another trouble. Iyamu has been regularly a regular contender in the governorship election of the state since 2011. In 2015, he veered under the platform of the APC and lost to the incumbent governor, Governor Godwin Obaseki, who was then the APC governor, while Iyamu contested under the People Democratic Party, PDP. November 25th, November 2019 followed a breakdown of relationship between the former governor of the state, who was then the chairman of the party, Adams Oshomole, and his grandson, Obaseki. Iyamu ended up picking the ticket to fly the flag of the party, which was made possible by the disqualification of the governor to contest the primaries. The two political heavyweights will, however, be slugged out at the state election scheduled for September, as Obaseki has already emerged the flag bearer of the People Democratic Party. Iyamu might be getting into a serious trouble again for copying somebody's work. Is political person that was there was arguing that there is no law that is against him using those articles. But I beg to differ. Plagiarism is a serious offense. It is a serious offense. That's why, like I was explaining initially, if you have done your thesis or you have done an essay and your lecturer or the facilitator of that course, normally it is a practice in advanced country that they run your thesis, your project, your essays through, that app, through that mechanism to check if you are authentic or you copied someone's work. It takes a matter of seconds, probably minutes, depending on how large the file is. It runs through it, and if you are less than that percent agreed, then your essay can go forward, can go further to be scored and to be looked at. But if at the eventual looking at the whole thing, your essay falls below that number of percent, my dear, you can be suspended from school, you can be given a warning, and it could lead to further things. So what are we saying? In any way, form, or kind, plagiarism is an offense. So the person that has been found to have this, or that has been found to carry out the original work, if for sake of argument, he says, you know what, I'm going to sue Iyamu, it could lead him in another court case. Remember, he has presently now on our table, it has 3 court cases. There is the 700 million fraud. There is the, was it yesterday? One of the aspirants sued APC, taking APC to court, saying that APC has not presented a credible candidate as a result that they missed the deadline. So it could be disqualified, but APC is very clever as a party. Guess what they've done? INEC, I don't know who has spoken to INEC. I'm going to do that video. Let's leave that. I'm going to do a video on that. Look out for it. want to say thank you. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye for now.